Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, May 27th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I am open to the perceptions of the universe through me. And today we have Mars retrograding back into Scorpio. And Mars in Scorpio is such a powerful place. And this is such a powerful place to dive in and look at the baseboard of our desires. And the question that came up with this is, what is your motivation? And what is your motivation around your power, around your passion, around your action? Is your motivation power? Is your motivation passion? Is your motivation happiness? Is your motivation joy? What is that? Getting into this energy, because this is your root, and this is where the energy, that life force, comes up and through you and helps you move in and through your life. And my question is around this as well. What if you took that motivation, this motivation of power, I want to be powerful, or this motivation of passion, I want to be passionate. What if you took that motivation and instead shifted it to be, I want to be soulful. I want to embody my soul. I want to live my soul path. Because my feeling is that when you do that, when you shift that motivation into the motivation of soul, that's all encompassing. That encompasses embodying your passion. That encompasses stepping into your power. That encompasses the joy and the happiness and everything else that goes along with living from your soul. And so that's kind of the point of this retrograde, is to get into that, my soul is my motivation. What is my soul? How can I get into that? How can I get into that energy and bring that up so that I am actionable from that place? Because Mars is that energy of taking action in the world. So we have time. We're going all the way through June, almost to the end of June. So we have a month of Mars retrograding in Scorpio to work with this energy. Retrograde is so malleable. It gets in there and we get to play and alchemize with it. So get in there and see what's going on in that baseboard and how can you expand that motivation into one of soulfulness. So besides that today, just that energy, just being alchemists, we have the moon in Aquarius, tuning us into the divine mind. And this moon in Aquarius is helping us open to this. We have the moon connecting to Saturn at 13 degrees, and we have the moon connecting to Mercury at 15 degrees. So moon connecting to Saturn, again, still shifting our beliefs. Saturn's at 13 degrees. Liberating ourselves from things that we've been taught, whether through books, our teachers, our parents, through society. We're getting to shift that place and liberate ourselves again so we can be in that place of soul and source and living from that kind of power, that kind of energy. And the moon connecting to Mercury, really interesting message came through with this. Mercury is now moving direct. We had that retrograde shifting our worth. But the thing that came through with the moon connecting to Mercury today at 15 degrees is an energy of balance. 15 degrees is 6, tunes us into balance. And how we are opening up our minds. And the universe is telling us through this connection today is you can see things through your perspective, or you can see things through the perspective of source. And there's actually an exercise where you can do this and recognize how perspective just shifts, just through your eyesight. And that is through closing one eye and looking out through your right eye, and then closing your right eye and looking out through your left eye, and just seeing how that subtle shift changes your perception of what's right in front of you. And so this is an opportunity to just try that experiment. Look out from this eye, look out from that eye, and see how things shift and how, our perception can change. So what if you just shift and be okay, I'm open to the perception of the universe. Show me, universe. How are you perceiving this world? How are you perceiving my life? How are you perceiving my mind through you? Help me see that so you can get, again, more in touch with that soul source energy that's within. And right in alignment with that, the card is new vision. holding this new vision. We have been, on our hands and knees looking at the dirt, and we are meant to be like looking out and up at the stars and into our destiny. And so all this retrograde has been helping take us from that, that energy into this new vision. So open and close your eyes and shift that perception, shift that vision. Another energy, taking off the masks. I think part of these taking off this mask is to get into this new vision. And it's also in recognizing, these masks. I think this is like, these masks are our motivations. Oh, money is my motivation. Power is my motivation. Take off those masks. Soul embodiment is your true motivation. How can you get in there and let that happen? And how you get in there, it's a process of trust. And it's trusting, this is my soul talking. This is not conditioning from the universe. This is not conditioning from the world. This is my soul. So we're getting in touch with it. It's so beautiful. And the final card, existence. This is my soul. This is your soul container, your soul vehicle for this life, your virtual reality stick that gets to take in all this outside info and then help you move through the world. So get in touch with your body, get in touch with your soul. Mars and Scorpio, just this retrograde feels so amazing. It feels so important. So really let it move you from deep within you. That's it for today. But I want to say, if you have bought a reading, a 30 for 30 reading, and you have not heard from me, reach out on Facebook, message me on the Gaia Blooming page, because there's a few people who I've emailed and I haven't heard back from, and I want you to know, like, I've emailed you, but, I want to get your readings, even if we don't do them now. I just want to communicate with you so I've seen you, I recognize that you purchased it. And if you haven't purchased a 30 for 30 reading, I'm keeping the sale going a few more days. I'm loving connecting with you guys. We get a lot covered in 30 minutes. We can answer a lot of questions from your chart and the cards. So thank you to those who have bought it. But if you haven't heard from me, check your email, check your PayPal email, because that's the email that I message. But you can always message me on the Gaia Blooming Facebook page. So that's it for today. Enjoy getting in touch with your soul, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.